Sorry, the lighting is always really bad. Like wherever I go to record, I don't know if you can hear it. There's a thunderstorm outside, so I figured, uh, you know, casting out a whole bunch of lights probably would not be good. So, anyways, I wanted to talk about a particular problem. Actually, a few, but I'll make separate videos for this. This particular problem, though, um, is I don't know. I find it complicated to say the least. So, um, in my classes, as classes tend to do, they lend themselves to discussion about random topics. And in my English class, it's me and this other guy. We're the only two guys, and the rest is all girls. And we were talking about gender expectations, and all the women think that men have it easier, and blah blah blah. And it's really difficult because I so much want to say, you know, I really want to be like, not every man has it easy, like there are limitations and there are certain things that, it's just frowned upon versus, if you're a girl. And I'm not saying that one has it easier than the other, or, of course, us in betweeners don't really have it easy at all because we're not even recognized. But it it it's complicated because I so much want to be like, I know what you've been through, but I can't say that, So when something is discussed, or something is just, how can I describe this? I'm trying to think of a way to, like if somebody brings up, like sex, for instance, and a lot of people I'm with are much younger than me in class, they're in their early 20s, and, so casual sex is a very, like, frequent thing, and of course, a lot of the girls get really hurt, because I guess they think all men are like frat boys. I don't know. I'm just like, okay, well, we're not all like that, but, casual sex is fun, and da da da, and like, it's a very interesting thing, and it's difficult because I remember being so involved with, that one night stand. You're like, I thought we were in love, and when you're young and emotions get carried away, and I so want to be like, no, I know what you're going through, like I know, but I can't say that, and it's complicated because, I don't want to. I like that I'm perceived as male, even though if at times I don't feel like I look male or sound male or whatever. But I like that I'm perceived as male and I'm not questioned, because people generally, if you tell them that, you're a guy, they generally don't question it. And, and it's the same thing at work. You know, uh, my boss knows because I used to come into that job actually to get stuff to eat, and he's just like, I knew because you've been going here for years, but he's like, don't worry, like nobody else knows. And I'm like, oh, thank God, because it's just really nobody's business. But it's just they talk about stuff and generalization, and men are like this, and they do this, and I so want to be like, it's not every man is as he seems, but I can't say that, and it's this kind of curse because I so much want to be like, I understand where you're coming from, let's communicate, but I can't, and it is a curse. It is this complicated issue because, for me at least, like, I like to relate to people and let them know that I have their back, so, and a lot of my friends, and I do work with a lot of females, and I tend to be the one or two only guy, like in certain situations. Like in most of my classes, there's maybe like a handful of men, but mostly women. At work, it's me and another guy. We're the only guys, besides my boss. But And you know, it's just, and then part of me, I mean, you know, I'm still myself, you know, but I really have to watch what I say sometimes, because I almost want to be like, I know why you're saying this, and I know why you're bitter. Let me explain, you know, or like they don't understand why, like, you know, a man does something, or like, you know, somebody will be like, well, why is she acting like this? And it's just, it's really complicated, because I so much want to say, I've been there, I know, but I can't, and I don't know how to deal with it. Um, I mean, you know, keep my mouth shut, but sometimes it gets lonely in a weird way, because I'm just like, you know, I'm, if they did ever find out, I'm sure that they would, I don't think it would go over well, and I don't, you know, I don't want them to, so it's just really an interesting, complex problem of what do you do, you know, what do you say, you know, for the general part, usually I just keep my mouth shut. That's usually, you know, even if I have the urge, like, I really have to monitor what I'm saying, which is not something I'm used to. So, I don't know, it's really, really interesting. So, that is my main discussion topic. So, happy fall, I guess, is a good way to end this message, even though it's like, you know, a bajillion degrees outside. So, I'm going to make another video, because I'm in a roll today. Yeah, so I'll see you guys later.